Hi everyone, it's Wendy from Stamping with Wendy A. Today I'm doing an ATC for my ATC swap group. Excuse me, we trade ATCs around Australia only. I will put the link for the group down in the description box. So the theme for today is feathers. So I didn't have a Stampin' Up feather stamp, so I pulled a stamp out of my stash, and I liked the look of this one. This is actually a Kaszazz stamp. I'm not sure whether it's still available, but it is Kaszazz if you do love it. So what I've done, I have stamped the stamp in the black memento ink onto different colour designer series paper. Again, I will put the links in the description box below. So these are the colours that I've used for my feather, and I'm going to cut them all up, fussy cut them up. But first of all, I'm going to do my background, and I am going to make two of these cards. I do have two swap partners, so I'm going to make a background out of a bigger piece of card, and then I can cut it up to the 2.5 by 3.5 inch, which is the standard size for an ATC. So my background, I'm going to use this here. I've got a very vanilla cardstock, and I'm going to stamp this over the top in Sahara sand. So I'm using my Stamparatus, which is Stampin' Up's stamping platform, and I'm doing that so I can get good coverage with my background stamp. Being such a big stamp, it is quite hard to get the center of the stamp stamped. If you've got a big stamping block, you just tend to have better results if you can do it a number of times. But mind you, that's stamped quite well, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't think I need to do it again. But if it hadn't stamped very well, I could re-ink that stamp up, and I could bring it back over again and re-stamp, and then I could get any bits that were missing, because it will bring it and stamp in exactly the same spot. Okay, so that part is done. Just a little bit about the stamping, the Stamparatus. It does come with magnets, which you can hold your paper down with. But because I have this piece of cardstock in my ready cut, in my stash, I wasn't going to cut a bigger piece. What you do need to use the magnets, you need to have cardstock that's coming out from the side of the stamp. I'll just give you a little bit of an example. This is one of my magnets. If I was to have my magnet there and I came down with my stamp, it wouldn't touch the paper because it would hit the magnet. So what I did was I just used some of the adhesive part of some post-it notes just to hold it in place. And that's fine because I don't need this whole piece of card. I will cut it down. Yeah, you could have used washi tape as well, so either one would be fine. All right, so I'll just put that to the side, and I will going to cut these all out, so I'll have a multicolored feather that will go on to the background piece. So what I thought might be easier, I'm going to use the Stampin' Up adhesive sheets. I thought that might be better than getting glue all over the place. So with the adhesive sheets, what I'll do is I'll just cut close to the edge of this, and I'll stick them all onto the adhesive sheets. and then I can cut them out. Now I don't need this these parts here, and you will see later in the video what I do with those. Oh, it's quite warm here today. I think I'll be putting my fan on in a minute. We're still in spring here in Australia, but it is starting to warm up. So, yes, I'll be putting my fan on in a minute. And the last one. Okay, so for the center part of the feather, I am going to leave it white. That's why I've stamped onto some white cardstock, but I might put some stripes. Now, where I got this idea from was it's actually a quilt. So I'll just show you. I found it on Pinterest, and this is somebody had made a quilt out of this, so this is sort of where I've got my inspiration from. So what I thought I'd do is the stalk down the center. It is quite narrow, so look, it may not be that successful, but I'll give it a bit of a go. And I'm going to put some stripes along it, and so it's going to be white with stripes, but look, it may not work, so we'll just see how we go. Okay, so I'm going to put you on pause while I pop the adhesive on the back of these, or I could. Yeah, I'll do a little bit on the screen so you can see. I'll just see how many I can fit on here. So I want to get as many as possible. It'd be really good if I could fit them all. And I probably can. Yeah, I think I will get them all on there. That's good. Okay, so I've just got to remind myself how to use this. That's right. So you pull all of these. Oh no, this is the sticky. Right. Okay, so maybe I'm not going to be able to do what I thought I was going to be able to do. So this part is the sticky part. Okay. And get another piece. How am I going to do this? Pop that there. And then come across like this. Lovely. And then I can put that one like that. Bring this one in here. Put on there. And I'll just need one more small piece. And what have I got here? Have I got enough here? Just don't want to waste it. Yep. I think I've got enough here to pop that like that, and then that one can go underneath. Good. All right, so what I will do, I'll just pop you on pause for a minute, and I'll get some of the fussy cutting done I'll be right back with you. Okay, I am back. I've cut all of these little pieces out, as you can see. I'm now going to cut my base down into ATC size. So I want these lighter sides. So I'll just adjust my camera there. It's moved a little bit. That's better. Sorry about that. So I want the lighter sides of this, so I'm just cutting the 2.5 by 3.5 more to this side of the card. There's one of them, and I'll cut this part to the 3.5, and here's the 2.5, and I'll put this one aside to make my second ATC. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to stamp the feather onto here. The feather is a little bit too big. I did a test stamp here, so you can see it's sort of coming off, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Just want to try and get this one lined up, you know, as close as possible. So sorry, you can't see me. I'm inking up the stamp. And okay, so I've got to try and estimate where that's going to go. Yep, that's looking good. All right. Right, so next what I need to do is a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle now, is to stick these pieces down. So I'm just looking for my tweezers. Here we are, because I think I'm going to need to do this with tweezers. Oh, the other thing I need to do, this is my stalk, my tiny stalk. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Up pen just to put some little stripy bits on. This is a very fiddly ATC. Lots of fussy cutting and fiddling around, but I'm hoping it's going to be worth it. You know, I don't mind doing a bit of fussy cutting, so yeah, I don't mind doing the fiddliness. So what with this, just going to hang on to that there and see if I can get the backing off. I can see it, I've just got to get hold of it. There it is. That reveals the sticky part, so I can stick this on. There we go. So remember how I stamped off here on the end? That's why that's sticking off the end there. So I could just snip that off. Right, that's the first bit of the puzzle is on. So what I'll do next is I think I'll start from the bottom and I'll start sticking these on. So I'll just get my little, where's my take your pick tool gone? Here it is. I'm just, there we go, beautiful. I'll get my tweezers. It's great using the adhesive because I'm not going to be getting glue everywhere, which is fabulous. This is the next little bit. And it's great having the stamped image here because I can line it up with the image, and you also get a little bit of it's a little bit forgiving as well, because if you're not quite in the right spot, you've got that black line behind that's going to save you a little bit. Getting the backing off here is a little bit challenging with it being so small, and I don't want to damage the cardstock in any way. Just got to find the right corner. There we go. Lovely. Now that is this side here. Okay, so what I might do is I'll speed this part of the video up so you can see it come together, but you don't have to watch my pain. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, there you go. That is the little jigsaw puzzle finished. So what I might do now is just I'll put a bit of a border on it. Just do one of my wiggly line borders. And I put my double wiggly lines. . Don't forget to tell me what you think in the description, and sorry, in the comments, and I would love to hear where you are watching from. And if you are watching from Australia and you are interested in joining our ATC group, please don't hesitate to have a look for the link in the description, and yes, send a join request. Now I need to put a little sentiment on there, so I'm just going to pop you on pause while I have a look to see what I've got in my stash. Okay, I'm back. I've got my Tim Holtz little stickers here, and I thought this was quite fit really well. I've just got to decide if I want, it says it's always the small pieces that make the big picture. Just got to decide if I want to put it on in black type on a white background, or I should have it in black as well, as long as I haven't used it. I probably have used it, yes. Oh, I've used that one. All right, never mind, we'll use it, we'll do it in black on white. So I'm just going to cut that little end off there. So we'll do it's always the small pieces that make, and then I'll put the last line will be the big picture. Lovely. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm still going to use glue, even though these are stickers. I just like to use glue, just so there's no risk of the adhesive failing. Oops. I'm just going to make sure we don't use too much glue. That's the only thing. A little bit of glue squirting out the side there. Oops. And the last one. There we are. So I might go around that with my pen. As I said before, what I'll do is while that's drying, I'm just going to use my sponge dauber with a little bit of black, just to define the edge a little bit more. I love to making these tiny little pieces of art. And I love to know when somebody's received it It's just it's so rewarding when you give this to somebody else. And as I said, the last thing, I will go round with my pen just to define the words. So as I said, please let me know what you think. If you like my ATC, please give me the thumbs up and hit the like button. If you like my videos and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. There is a subscribe button in the bottom right hand side of the screen that you can click on. That will help my channel to grow. And yeah, leave me that comment. Love to chat to you and love to hear your thoughts, and of course where you live. It's great to know that people are watching my videos all over the world. And of course I love to know if you're in Australia, whereabouts in Australia you are. So that is my ATC. I hope you like it. I love it. I am so pleased with it. It was fiddly, but it certainly was worth it. That's all for today. I will put a close-up of the ATC at the end of the video, so just hang on for that. Okay, see you next time. Bye for now.